Hey guys, so today I have to do something really embarrassing, and that is eat my words. So if you have watched some of my older videos or have followed me since the beginning, you would know I made a video about dating, all things dating. But one of the subjects I talked about was online dating. I'm not gonna go directly into everything that I said because I can't remember off the top of my head. But I basically said, like, it's not for me, I wouldn't do it, just going on, and that's kind of stupid of me to say because I have tried online dating, and for pretty recently I was doing it. It is kind of embarrassing, but then again, I'm not embarrassed because I was looking for something. I was looking for love or companionship. And I've literally been on anyone you can think of. OK Cupid, POF, Scout, Tinder. Like, so embarrassing, but yeah. In the beginning of my transition, one of the things I would do was look up transgender dating sites. And I found a couple. But it took me a while to realize that that wasn't something I was looking for. Most of the guys on there, well, at first I was drawn to it because I wouldn't have to explain, I wouldn't have to disclose anything because that's what the guys were looking for. And it was kind of made things easy in the beginning. I'd get a lot of attention on there, but later on I realized, like, these guys are going to those sites for a reason. And it made me realize, like, they're probably, like, I always say this weird, fetishizing? Whatever the word is, about trans women, like. So, going on after that, I disabled all of those accounts, whatever I was on. So, I tried the straight apps. But for a while, like, in the beginning, I would get so much attention. Like, I'm not trying to sound like anything, really. I get all this attention, and I was loving it. I'm like, oh my god, blah, blah, blah. But then I realized these guys don't know I'm trans. And I was like, ugh, here we go. And I would tell some of them, and they'd run away, or I'd tell someone, and it'd be so awkward. Like, that's just not a situation that none of us want to be in, right? So I changed, like, like in About Me sections, I would put, first of all, I am a transgendered woman. And that doesn't mean I'm a sex object. I forget, that's not exactly what I said. I said something along those lines. But just saying that I wasn't looking for a hookup and I was looking for something more. And if you're still interested, blah, 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 blah. It's just stupid things. And that actually, for a while, that was a good system and I was happy with it. It wasn't until pretty recently that I was literally feeling drained. I touched on this a little bit in my last video, my New Year's resolutions, but it was like draining me to go out with these guys. Like, I wouldn't like do anything with them. Like, sometimes they would just meet me and my friends at the club or something. Like, it wasn't nothing like that, but it really brought me back to a place where I wasn't happy. And I don't really talk about this to people, and it's kind of scary and embarrassing and just really hard for me to talk about because there are a lot of people that I know in my day-to-day life, my friends that I went to school with, family members that do watch these videos. And they obviously don't know this about, but back when I didn't know what transgender was and I was just identifying as gay, I would I was so like not okay with myself, and I was looking for who I was, and I was so desperate for love and affection, and I would try to get that anywhere. So I'd get these guys and I would hook up with them, and it was so dangerous because I didn't know these people. They're randomly picking me up. I was so young. Like, I was young. I was dumb. It was just not okay. And that was a really bad part of my life. And thankfully, learning what transgender was and transitioning helped me out of that, like, so much. So, like I was saying, it was starting to drain me, and it reminded me of all of that. And I needed to stop. I needed to get out of that. I don't know, it was just like not a good place. And I know that there are a lot of trans women that feel that they need to have someone there for them or need to find that love. But honestly, it's not worth it. Thank God that I didn't catch something or I wasn't killed. I could be dead. Thank God that didn't happen. I can only be grateful. So like I was trying to say, I just want to reach out to all of you and say that it's not worth it. That one of the things about transitioning is you have to, it's not all about the outside. You could look like the most beautiful, passable woman in the world. If you don't fix what's inside, your inner demons, you won't be successful. You're not going to be successful in your transition. You're not going to be happy. And isn't that what we're all really transitioning for, is to be happy? So when things like that happen, like I said, you be strong, find yourself first, and hopefully things will get better. And it took me a long time to realize this, like a year of transitioning and of one after another failed almost relationships and weird situations, like, to realize that's what I needed to do. And some of you might know, like whoever follows me on Instagram and stuff like that, I'm a very social person. I'm always out with clubs, and when I'm out, like the people that know me at these clubs or bars or whatever, I'm stealth. Like no one knows. There's like some people that know, but there's a large majority of people that don't know. And like I said before, I've made mistakes of doing things that I shouldn't have. So it was to the point where I was getting scared. I was like, what if one of these people are on one of these sites and they see me and they see that I'm transgendered and I can get harmed? Like, it was getting to a point like I felt unsafe, and that's more of the reason why I quit. Like, it was scary, and I just want to go through that again. I'm sorry if this video has been all scatterbrained, but I was just like looking at my phone today, and I remember there was a point in time where I would feel I have bad anxiety problems, and there was a point in time where I would feel so anxious, like every time my phone went off, I'd be like, oh my God. And I had that feeling for some reason today, and I was like, I need to share this. Like, I need to be as open, and no matter how hard and scary it is to do, I want to be as open and honest with you guys and sincere. Like, I would never normally say something like this or make this video and get this kind of personal, but yeah, I just feel like some trans girls, all girls, need to know about that and learn to value yourself. Because if you don't value yourself, no one else is. Okay guys, I'm sorry for this kind of depressing scatterbrain video. But like I said, I'm here to connect with all of you. Anyone. I'm open for friends. I love friends. If you want to talk or need someone to talk to, or just, like I said, be friends with, you can follow me on Instagram. Most likely I will follow you back. Tumblr, you can always reach me on Tumblr. Twitter, just message me on YouTube, and I'd love to get to know you guys, because that's what this is all for, right? Okay, remember to keep your happiness first.